Hello everyone! Welcome back to the Miskatonic Game Club. I am your host, the Necromancer in charge of gaming, Alan. Today we'll be playing Annie, Go Home. Or is it Go Home Annie? I can't really tell with the way this thing's set up to be read. Anyway, from what I understand, this is a game set in the SPC franchise. If you know what that is, well, you know more than I do, probably.
As I departed,
because I know like a handful of the numbers off the top of my head, but
abyss, leaving all behind. Not knowing what I was to find, I took the plunge straight into the darkness. And what lay there, deep at its heart, shook me to my core. I may have abandoned all my fears, but they have not forgotten me.
Well, that is it for now, folks.
Am I the only one who wants to hear more of that radio show? But hey, I grew up listening to old cassette tapes of The Shadow, so... Oh, look! There's the home. That was easy. I will say that the musical sting is... Let me in! She's got some legs. Legs, this Annie. Alright, so we need to get into the house. There's the run key. A bucket. Flip it over? Oh! Considering how there are sharp implements in here, I'm glad I tipped it over the other way. Reveal your secrets to me, Bucks. Handheld camera records on mini VHX tapes. Open inventory. Focus on the screen's camera. Aw, cute pup. No. No, 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 no. Oh no. Do you guys hear a whimpering? Puppy. No puppy. Puppy. No puppy. I'm gonna regret getting closer to this, but... Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'll do it. But I'll hate myself in the morning. No, I hate myself right now. A chainsaw and a dead doggy out in the yard. Yep, this is a murder house. How do I know it's a murder house? Who drinks this much beer? That's not how I know it's a murder house. I know it's a murder house because of the chainsaw! Alright, light switch. Huh? What's... Oh, decapitated teddy bear. That's cute. It looks like a key. Need to find a way to shut off the fan, so... Basement key. You know what? I'm just gonna step out of the bathroom really quick before I turn that on. Okay, this is a different bathroom we're dealing with. Okay. We're safer now. Ish, and I seem to remember that having a full row there. Yep, sure enough. Sausage and bread. Breakfast of champions. And ponies? No, not pony. Not... Oh, phew, that's better. I don't think I can deal with ponies for a while. I don't know why I swapped those two, but I'm gonna assume that that's right now. Okay, no body in the tub like last time. I was worried about that. Please tell me that there's not something horrible. Oh no. Pitch black ocean's not a good sign. Oh, phew, it looks like the door's open now. Let's get out of here before our tentacles come out. Okay. Tests. What tests? Okay, we found that. Okay, we found those last two. That means that there's one more surprise waiting for us up in here. Yummy! Maggots are always tasty. I'm being sarcastic in case you... Alright, a video game playing there. Child. Creepy ghost children. Never good. Alright. Oh, I get it. I gotta make, I gotta track down these things and make the, environment match what was on the tape. Like, with, like with the bathroom door thing. Alright, we have three of those, so... That one wasn't it. There it is. what was the clock set for again? Alright, 11:30. Wrong button. Hey, I got it first time!
Not here. This is wrong. It's all wrong.
Leave the house. Leave the house with the scary ghost girl. Yes, please. What's with the sirens?
Class B subordinate 3546. Please approach the intercom.
D-class? As in disposable?
Hello, D-Class 3546. You work here. This is the SCP Replication Division. We make replicas of anomalous objects and paranormal events here. I am the site coordinator. You've run through this scenario over 100 times. Please come to the middle of this hangar. There's a control
The
panel
puppy?
on a raised platform. Next to it is an intercom.
Alright. Based on the flashing light.
SCP-R9237
R.
Test 179 completed by Class D subordinate number.
Hold on, I thought we covered
3546.
things was classified as SPC
Reenactment
number.
cleanup crew
What's
requested.
the R for?
Who are you? What's going on here?
Just calm down, breathe in, breathe out. As I stated previously, I am the site coordinator of the Replication Division's Facility 1. You are a D-Class tester who tests paranormal entities that we have replicated here.
Does the R stand for
If you're
replication?
feeling, distraught, fatigued, bloated, and or disoriented, then allow me to provide you an ounce of comfort in saying that's completely normal.
That doesn't sound
Why
normal.
don't I remember anything?
Oh, well, that would be the amnestics, of course. They're what you might call forgetting pills. You ingested them prior to the test. We need you as close to a clean slate state each time you go through the test, so as to avoid demonic contamination. Surely you understand? We don't want you staining the house with your own projections now, do we? No. First question. Upon retrieving the bathroom door from the camera's void dimension and entering the bathroom, what did you encounter?
A bathroom. If you're a D-class subordinate, you don't want to be uncooperative. That gets you a visit to that SPC numbered something 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 who's the meat man.
Some kind of ocean and boundless darkness.
I'm making it sound flippant, but it is terrifying to be a D-class.
A white table.
Do I really need to spell it out for you? We're not scouting for furniture from the autumn catalog here. What was inside the table's drawer?
You asked what I
A tape of
found.
the little girl in the attic.
Great. And when you reached the attic and set everything up like in the video, what happened?
She refused to be brought back.
She refused to be brought back.
And that concludes our interview. Class D subordinate, drop off the items you acquired during testing into the duffel bag next to the exit doors. You may carry on with testing after that.
Where are the exit doors?
Where are the exit doors?
Behind you, in the corner of the hangar, big red doors, red light shining above them. Just go on. Site coordinator out. And And remember, there is no replication division.
Hold on. This isn't approved by the greater organization? Developed by... Don't worry, puppy. I shall save you. As soon as I figure out how.
Place the items acquired during testing into the duffel bag next to the exit doors.
Go home. Redacted. I know that pendant.
Our biggest and most complex SCP replica. You did great, but I gotta run.
Come on.
Great work, and keep on keeping on.
That amulet, and anyone wearing it, is bad news. Did you know no canines were harmed during your testing? Potter is safe and sound. Our animatronics team did a great job, right? Well, that's comforting.
Hello, Class D, subordinate 3546. Don't worry, you are getting decontaminated so that you may resume your important work. Thank you for your 179th test of our prime replica, the famous camera and house combo. Don't be alarmed if you
It isn't exactly famous if it's not exactly widespread knowledge, is it?
maybe it's better you not remember your life anyway. So, decontamination done. Happy testing.
Alright, let's see what awaits us in the Foundation. That's not good. Psionic malaise, not good. Now let's see now. Replication chamber, testing, security archives. Annie's office?
Annie?
Well, at least I'm enough of a fixture that the official hirelings
Up on your
give
feet.
me an office.
You're no good to anyone down there. I told them to cool it with the amnestics, but they just love taking advice from security. Let's get you to your office. That feeling in your gut? Like you're gonna vomit your insides out? That is, normal, and you've been through this more times than I care to count. Right now, you need to ground yourself. And there's something in your office that'll help you do just that. We call them Pathfinders. Personal items that you and only you know the full story of. They'll help you find your bearings. Check them out inside, and everything about this place will start coming back to you real soon. It ain't all happy memories in there, but that's just life, I guess. I'll be waiting here once you're done.
Sad but true.
See you when you get back. And, almost forgot. I'm John. Hopefully you'll figure that out for yourself soon.
Examine objects in your office. This just closed off. Examine. Remember, tonight's the night. Whatever it takes. Trust the tub. Oh no, we're plotting something. Well, let's see what we're in for.
Brace yourself. This is the best part.
first movie I ever saw in the cinema with Dad. The abduction scene made me spill my soda all over him, but he couldn't stop laughing. I try to catch it whenever it's on at a revival house.
First contact, one last hope. Aw, flowers and a
A
locket.
keepsake from Mom. She died before I got the chance to meet her.
Huh. Now that emblem was in our flash forwards. Or is it our flashbacks? The visions we had walking down the hall. So that makes me nervous.
Regional Science Fair. The thing that won it was my homemade portable radio tower. Sleep was a no-show for weeks leading up to it. It was a Monday. I remember because Dad split the next Thursday. Didn't get much sleep after that either.
Split the next Thursday? Oh no.
Dearest Annie, there are things that have been eating away at me for years. I have to try and make it right, for both of you. I hope that it's not too late. I will come back to you and make sense of it all. Keep the light on until I get back.
I must have read this note a billion times.
I don't blame you.
But no matter how many times I've read it, I still can't figure it out. What could make you leave your only child behind? The note came with this inside. Thanks for the jewels, Dad. Really made you leaving feel like a breeze. I guess the two of them make all of this seem worthwhile. Couldn't take off the suit even for a photo, could you, John?
Alright, that's John, but who's the other person? Oh, come on. No names on the other side.
They've been redacting my reports on the house for some reason.
Alright, what are you gonna do? Flush me, Frank. He does not seem to be adapting to indoor captivity yell. Well, if it's a replica of something called a not deer, it probably wants to be in the woods.
After Dad left, I did some things I don't like to think about too much. Got into some real trouble real quick. And when they offered to
In light
help,
of your
I didn't see any
offenses
other
and
way of
pending
going about it.
incarceration, we are hereby extending you an offer. Alright. That's how they get ya.
All done? It's standard procedure to ask you a couple of personal questions, just
Hold
to make
on.
sure you're all
What
there.
exactly is he holding
I don't
on
mean
to
pry,
there?
but protocol means I'm obliged to. Ready?
Ready.
I'm ready.
What did your mother leave behind for you?
A locket.
What won you the science fair competition?
A portable radio tower.
Right. And the last one. Why were you conscripted by the replication division?
To avoid jail time?
It is my privilege to conclude that you are of sound body and mind. Welcome back, Annie.
Thanks for the warm welcome. Good to be back, I guess. Where is everyone?
Yeah,
anyway?
I don't blame you
There
for
was a
saying
little
I
mishap
guess.
while you were in the house. Frank blew out of here and took a few dozen blocks of concrete with him as well.
You don't say.
Yes, ma'am. And as a little bonus for us, Code Red lockdown. Everyone was evacuated on the spot. Well, everyone except the three of us and a particular pain in the ass. Someone has to stay behind so he can have subordinates to fuck.
Attention! All personnel gather up.
Speak of the devil.
Well, if it isn't our very own D-Class 3546 back to her former glory. Considering we're under Code Red lockdown, protocols are paramount. We've had enough of an eventful evening with someone deciding SCP-R-6448 deserved a night on the town. There will be no more mistakes tonight. Your little skeleton crew of 3 is the only personnel remaining on site as per emergency protocol. With that in mind, D-Class 3546, I believe you have a mandatory weapons and safety rebrief to 10. Run along now. Mustn't keep your colleagues waiting.
Normal, caution, code crimson. I really don't like the fact that they have an unmarked breach thing there. Breach alert level. That just seems foreboding.
Jesus. Good evening. My name is... Do I really need to do this? She knows what my freaking name is.
Safety protocols and regulations are to be followed to the letter.
Good
Well, there's
evening.
your answer.
My name is Ray, and I will be performing the mandatory weapons and safety rebrief as prescribed by the SCP Replication Division's Safety and Regulatory Protocol. I will now commence with the rebrief.
Wonderful. Now get to it.
He always stops listening at this point. Yada yada yada, don't blow your brains out with a firearm. Kinda obvious, but hey.
Yeah,
Don't
it's one of those things you
mistake
think you wouldn't tell.
SCP-2950 for SCP-396. No.
Which one are those?
And I think we're done. Congratulations, you are now officially rebriefed. Weapons and safety-wise.
I can't believe just how much safer I feel already.
Good. And for that, you get a cookie. In the form of this beautiful level 1 keycard that'll get you into replica testing. I'd say don't spend it all in one place, but that's kind of the point. Oh, that's my cue. With everyone evacuated, guess I'm the designated power generator fixer. See you around.
You have your next assignment for the night. A festering nuisance, but an assignment nonetheless. SCP-R-1974 awaits in the replication testing area. You'll be tested for
Replication
speech patterns,
chamber.
syntax, and personality disorders. Seemingly a simple task, but one that takes a heavy mental toll.
Replica
Make sure to
testing.
forward all my animosities. Director out.
Alright, let's see here. Taking a bucket of 354 and locking it in a room is not replication, it's idiocy. Emerged from 345, task force was dispatched to deal with the entity and were eventually unsuccessful. Wow. Replication partial. All ongoing efforts to replicate 354 by way of replication system have resulted in failure. Further testing required. Oh boy. Original researcher, Devarox. Eh. Replication stash at its partial. Water source from SBC 1975's recovery system. After running the bath through the replication system, Dr. Redacted commissioned a series of tests of in parallel with bathtubs being asked identical question. The testing has concluded that SPCR 1974 has assumed completely different personalities of those than the original SPC. Well, let's run a bath.
Oh, I love when you do that.
Okay, so I think we gotta lock on one.
Would it kill you not to kiss ass for just a single second? We had a deal not to burden others with our internal squabbles. It would seem, however, that the deal no longer stands. I don't remember making no deals. I will not allow yet another night to revolve around you and your cynicism. Come here, Annie. Let us continue this discussion in private.
All right.
Annie, great job with testing us.
Some incredible testing right there. It's moments like this I regret not having hands to clap with.
Well,
Is
something's
this
got
the
them in a
get to
mood.
bathtub routine?
My bunkmate is even more on edge than usual due to tonight's events. Frank's apparent escape rattled everyone's cages, so to speak.
Who you calling a bunkmate? I am the bunk, you lousy bastard. Besides, if anything, Frank busting out of here has lifted my spirits. Although if I hear that prick saying how we're under code red lockdown one more time, I'll run a cyanide bath myself.
Please, for both of our sakes, tone down your feelings towards the site coordinator and curb your illicit activities.
You know what? Seeing as it's already been an eventful night, maybe we ought to spice it up a bit more.
And the power's out and we're alone with an SPC. Great.
Listen well. The coordinator spends more time thinking about you than you realize. And I mean a lot. See, if I were you, I'd think real good and hard about visiting his office on the upper floors.
What's going on here?
I just figured you might want to find out why Pops took off all those years ago.
What do you know about my father?
I don't know nothing, but I can promise you that he does.
Even if I wanted to check out his office, which I'm not saying I do, you and I both know that it's impossible to get in there because he's holed up inside it 24/7.
I've got 3 words for you. Code Crimson Lockdown. 2 outbreaks on a single night? That wouldn't look good for a little site coordinator. I go as far to say he'd be forced to leave the premises immediately, as for safety and regulations, because the precious coordinator has to be protected at all cost. And that would mean his office would be free for anyone to indulge their curiosity.
What kind of curiosity are we indulging?
And see where it leads you.
What the hell?
Well, that's our peaceful retirement going down the drain.
If you need help, I ain't going nowhere. And no, you might not like everything you find up there, but you gotta face the music.
Well, at least he's straightforward about not liking everything we see. Alright. I think that we're going to call it here for now, because, as I mentioned in my last video, my computer is really teething right now, and I don't want to push it. So, shorter videos until I can get an exorcist to look at it. So, this video gets 100 views. I will continue the game. Please remember to like, comment, and share the video, because the best way to keep me motivated is to see those numbers go up. And I will see all of you next time. Bye!